OCO, T-Squad Tsukuwoni Ski here, but you can just call me Bird. And we're doing a mission for a friend. I've always wanted to do a quick mission in a movie, so here, this gives me a perfect opportunity to do it. He wants to fly an ME-262A1A with this loadout against 4 B29's carrying 10 2,000-pound bombs in a Scramble mission. He's using the Normandy map, and the situation is none, which I'm assuming that means they're coming right at me. Altitude, 1,000 meters. They're going to be about 3,000 feet. And they're going to be right on top of us. So we're going to hope to catch at least one of them before they get to our base. It'll be a miracle if we could shoot down all 4 of them before they manage to bomb our base. But the first trick is we have to be able to find them. Actually, the first trick is getting this bird off the ground. I'm going to select first engine. By the way, we're doing this with full reel settings. Makes things a little bit difficult. Wait till we hear it rolling. Hurry up and get the other one. We have no time to lose. All right. We're going to start adding pressure just a little bit at a time. No flaps until we're about 2/3 of the way down the runway. The flaps will slow down our takeoff. Even though they'll help us have lift once we have some speed build up. The trick here is just get the wheels rolling. Yep, we didn't have both engines selected. Now we do. Get them rolling again. We got 5,000 pounds of thrust here. I assume that's what that means. Let it get rolling. If we try to push it, those engines will flame out. Just as sure as poop stinks. And it does. Okay, wheels are rolling. We're going to already be asking the tower tab 9-3, the vector to the target. Our heading right now is about 060. Okay, now we can add some thrust. We can take it all the way up to about 8,000 pounds. And I'm trimming the nose up like crazy. And there's a drop off here that's going to be a help. Gear right up. And he told us 60. We're going to keep asking. Flaps up. Don't want to leave the throttle wide open for very long. He's still telling us to keep the heading of 6. Alright, we're actually picking up some speed and altitude now. Takes a while for these guys to build it up. Like I said, I am not a 262 pilot. But I'm game. Well, we keep the heading we're being instructed to keep. In theory, we should encounter these bombers. Okay, he's telling us to get a heading of 0 now. We've met our waypoint. And look back there. See, we were not even at altitude yet. They were already at our base. So let's go see if we can pick some of them off. And it looks like our flak may have already taken down 2 of them, because I only see 2 in the air. Let's get it under 8. We managed to shoot them down after they bombed the base. We got to call it a successful mission, especially if the base itself has been doing its job. And our artillery boys have done what they're supposed to. We might get a passing shot here. We have to watch out about their tail gunners because they're deadly. I'm trying to hit him with cannons, machine guns, all at the same time. Which have very high caliber weapons. We want to hit him and move right on. All right, there's that one. See if we can figure out where the other one went. These guys are getting out. We're scanning for the other bomber. He may have gotten away from us a little bit. Let's see if they manage to harm much on the ground. I did this a couple of times before I made this movie. And managed to get 3 of them one time. Actually, the first time I did this. And it seems to get increasingly difficult. I believe those bombers had Russian markings. And I think the other one got away. We're going to forget about all the waypoints. And we're going to see if we can land. Because my friend seems to be having some issues with landing. Gotta slow her down. reducing the throttle and trimming the nose up. And yes, those numbers on the gauges mean more than what you see on the HUD in the lower right side of the screen. They're more telling. Of course, you have to know the aircraft you're flying. And understanding these speed gauges is tantamount to that. Take her way down below 5,000 pounds of thrust. And if we weave back and forth toward the runway, that gives us more time to slow the bird down. There's a couple of other tricks we can pull too. If we want to drop the bird really fast, we can crab the plane down a little bit, twisting the rudder and then leaning it to the opposite side. And the plane will kind of fall like a rock. Okay, now we can use some flaps. More flaps. Drop the gear. We can even ask for permission to land.
Hier Flugkontrolle. Anflugposten. Selbstständig landen.
We're going to kind of glide it in. Going to flare the nose up a little bit. Let her sink. And there's a good landing. All right, well, let's kill the engines. All right, we're going to call that a successful mission for one reason. It's just because we're flying on full reel, and anytime you can put the plane down and live through it, anytime you manage to shoot down at least one enemy, you've had a good time. You had a successful mission, and it doesn't look like the enemy got to do a whole lot of damage right here. So I hope this is helpful. We have to remember that Bird here it hardly ever flies a 262. So this has been good for me too. And I'd like to thank my friend, he knows who he is, for suggesting this, and Bird out.